What do you take from this match ended by a draw between your team and Egyptian team?
Well, of course, it's very frustrating because felt we deserved to win the game. What I asked after our first performance against Cape Verde, I asked the players for a better performance, more commitment, more running, to give ourselves a better chance of putting in a performance to win this game. So I don't think I can fault the players. I don't think I can fault their aptitude and the way that they apply themselves to the game. And at the moment, the dressing room is a very disappointed dressing room because I think this was a really good opportunity for us to get 3 points. First and foremost, what I can tell you is that we like Osman Bukhari a lot, and we have a lot of faith in him. I have to make decisions on the bench for what I see, and my feeling is that there are a lot of emotions in the game, and for those who know Osman, he's a very committed, not only a very committed player, but an honest player. And I thought at that moment, I thought once he'd made a mistake, I thought it affected him in the game. So this is not normal. You know, this normally doesn't happen. So to make this type of decision, it's because of what myself and the coaches see. And this sometimes is the emotions of the game. You know, this doesn't take anything away of what we feel about him and the type of player he is, the type of individual he is. But these are the tough decisions sometimes you have to make as a coach. But we know him, but our concentrations are not on one player. You know what we have seen in Mozambique before this tournament, and of course what we saw in the first game, was a very good performance. I thought they had really good periods of the game against Egypt. A lot of quality in the team, and he is one individual in a squad of, we think, technically good players. So whether he will start or not, we don't know. This is the decision of the coach. What we have to do is prepare ourselves for what we think, again, will be, as this tournament has showed so far, you know, there are no weak teams in this tournament, and we have to prepare ourselves for another very tough game. As a coach of a group of players, you feel frustrated because in a performance that I think we deserved to win. Mistakes in the game are part of the game, and you hope you make less mistakes than the others. Sometimes teams can make a lot of mistakes, and the opposition don't capitalise on them. Unfortunately, 2 mistakes we made today, the opposition was able to capitalise on them. But we have to accept this. It's part of the game. You have to try to limit the amount of errors or mistakes that you make. And, of course, the team that limits it the most is a team that has a better chance of winning. But I think probably at this moment I'm more thinking about the performance. You know, it's a dressing room in there it's an upset dressing room, and I don't think it's because of individual mistakes. I think it's because we played so well. I think, particularly going on from our first game, and it was a really good opportunity for us to get 3 points. No, I think that what normally happens is that. I think it's normal emotions to react to performances. I would like to think that even though we didn't get the win today, that our support, and we have millions of football fanatics in Ghana, and I would like to think that they at least would be proud of the performance of the players, particularly, I say, since the first game. So the emotions are, they go from game to game. You know, I think our supporters will be happy with the performance, if not. But we need to do that again in the next game. And if we don't play, we would have had a group of supporters that were not happy with our first performance. I think they will be happier with this performance. But we need to put the performance in a game. And as I say, I think the general feel of supporters is that they react to what they see. Majid is a player that's played in the last game. He'd been out for a 3-month period at his club, and although he's back fit and has been back fit for a while, hasn't played regular for his club. Generally been on the bench. He played a large majority of the game for us against Cape Verde. Here, he went down on a couple of occasions where he'd had knocks, so we had to take him off. It wasn't this was a player that is in good form for us, and I think he made a big statement at times in the game. So no, at this moment we wasn't ready to take him off, but we had no choice. So yeah. That's the answer to your question. And the second part of the question was? This we'll find out tomorrow. I think how important the game is. It's a must-win game. This we know, and we have to put in the type of performance we did today. And sometimes that guides the way you play when it's a game that you know you have to win. As regards the team and the type of formation, it's always gauged on the team that you play, but it's also gauged on the fact we know we have to win the game. So I think that will be a reflection of the team that I put out, that we know that we have to win it. As regards myself, the only thing that I think about is the team. I think about the team and putting in a performance that can see us getting through to the next round and giving us an opportunity to go as far in this competition as we can.